Hello, and thank you for viewing this video. This is a video that will be focusing on creating embellishments and embroidery for your products. What you'll need to do is you'll need to log into your admin of your site. We have here under the products module a section that's called embellishments. You'll click into here and you'll have the ability to create a number of embellishments to attach to products so that when a customer clicks into the product, they can choose from various logos and fields for them to fill out whatever is required. So I'm going to add an embellishment here, fresh off the bat. I'm going to call this one a sample preferred group, PG for that. So oftentimes people will create preferred groups and they'll have to, those clients will have to select from various logos, logo placements, font types, etc. So what we're going to do is we are going to create the first line item. We're going to say that this one stands for select logo. Oftentimes they'll have to choose between various logos depending on their department. So you can go ahead and create this one as a drop down. Now just so you know, there's three types of line items. A text box where the customer will have to fill in information. Usually it's going to be their name or title, something to that effect. A drop down where they're going to have to select from various preloaded choices. These often include logos. They can also be logo placement locations, so left chest, right chest, left sleeve, right sleeve, and so forth. And then picture. This is where they can upload their own image to be added to a product. So if they need to, if they're a new customer that wants to have you embroider their logo, this could be good for the first time. We're going to start off with the drop down. With this, there's no default text. It's going to simply say ask them to select the logo. The sort order here determines which item shows up first from top to bottom. The lower the number, the higher it's going to show up. The higher the number, the lower it's going to show up on the choices. You can select a field to be required or not. If you select it to be required, they cannot add the product to the cart until they make that selection. And it does give them a warning in red that drops down that says, please review the selected fields below to be able to add this to the cart. I'm going to add this line item. Now we just created the basic part for them to choose from, but we didn't give them their choices yet. So we're going to go into this action gear icon. We're going to click into there and we're going to do add drop down values. Now here you can put in just about anything you like. In here I'm going to say logo 1. And you can select the price for that logo. So let's say that this logo is $10. We can also add the image of the logo. I'm going to go ahead and grab something here. We're going to grab Texas Longhorn as the first logo. We're going to upload this. And now we're going to add a second logo. We'll call this one logo 2. Obviously you would put in the exact name. I'm just putting this in as an example. And maybe this one's only $6. I'm going to change the sort order so that this is the second one for them to choose from. So first will show up the Longhorn, and the second one is going to be, I think I'm going to grab the Kool-Aid Man. There we go. And I'm going to upload the Kool-Aid Man as the second logo. We're going to add this drop-down value, and now we're going to save. So now we've created this logo as the first thing that's going to be showing up. Now we can say, type name here. Obviously you can change this to whatever you want. We're going to have this be a text box where they have to go ahead and select their name. Now you can put in a price here of saying, it's going to be $3 for them to add their name. Now obviously you have complete control over this and you can edit it at any time. We're going to change the sort order to be 1010. I like to leave a little bit of space so that if there's a need to add in a new field, you could fit it in between 1000 and 1010. I'm now going to add this field here, and we're going to save that. Oftentimes you'll want to also create something to the effect of, select thread color or font type. So we'll just say thread color here. And we're going to again have this be a drop down. I'm going to say this is going to be 1030 or 20. Again, we can set it to be required or not. I'm going to select this one to be not required, and I'm going to add this. Since this is a drop down, we now need to add drop down values. So here we're going to say red. We'll go with black, and so forth. So we're going to add these drop down values, and again, we're going to save. Oftentimes, we'll also need to select font type. So we'll create those. We'll again make this be a drop down because they're going to have multiple fonts to choose from. And I'm going to make this the fourth item to show up. And again, we're going to change this to not required. We're going to add this. And now that we've chosen fonts here, we need to show them what kind of fonts they can choose from. So I'm going to add the drop down values, and I'm going to say Times New Roman. We'll say Helvetica. And the often derided Comic Sans. We're going to add the drop down values, and then we are going to save. So now we've set up a basic type of embellishment for people to choose from. I'll add one more type, and we're going to call this one logo location. Oftentimes we'll want to make sure that they put it exactly where they need to. Again, if this is a drop down, we're going to force this one to be required. Since it's right after the logo, we want to change this. Logo is 1000, so I'm going to change this to 1005 so it shows up second. And I'm going to add this. Now I'm going to go in and add the drop down values of the various logo locations they can choose from. So I'm going to say left chest. Right chest. Left sleeve. And whatever other options you'd like to put in here. I'll go ahead and finish this one out. And center back. Again, you can change whatever order you want these to be in by changing the sort order. I'm going to add the drop down value here, and I'm going to save. So now we've built out the basic embellishment. What you want to do next is you want to assign this embellishment to a product. So to do so, we're going to go back to the embellishments, and we'll see that my sample PG for preferred group is shown up here. I'm going to go ahead and assign products by clicking on the action gear and going to assign products. I'll grab the first product that's showing up here, and this is not assigned. I'll simply click assign products to embellishment. It's going to ask me if it's already this product is tagged to another embellishment. You can only have a product tagged to one embellishment. You can't have multiple embellishments. I'm going to say yes, and now this product is assigned to it. Once we go back in and click into assign products, we can see that exact product that's being given this embroidery. I'm going to grab this code here, and I'm going to pop out to the front end and drop that code in here. And click into the product. Now here in the product, and this is an older product detail page, you can see here that they need to select the logo. It's going to show them a thumbnail of that logo. The logo location, we're going to put this on left chest. Type name here. We're going to skip that one. I'm going to go to thread color, call it green, and fonts of Helvetica. Now if I try to add this to the cart, it gives me this warning. Please provide all the information. It's saying here that type name here is required. So I'm going to type in Mr. Rogers. And now I'm going to add this to the cart. Once it's added to the cart, you'll be able to see that as they go through the checkout, that it's going to ask them, if we look into the view details, you can expand the decoration and it shows you all the information as well as the cost. So the total cost of the embellishment is $13 and it's added here to show them their total. I hope this has helped. Please let us know if you have any questions. Thank you.